Hexagon Studio Offline, the emulator that is created by Otavio the Wild Windstorm Brawler, which is similar to both Vyond and Rapper Offline. However, Hexagon Studio Offline faced controversy by users due to a post being out by Zach the Go animator's statement about it. So let's talk about what happened and how it all started. Hexagon Studio Offline was created last year because of Vyond's worst update for free trial, like limits and more, and a lot of people were angry about Vyond's update, so unfortunately, they left Vyond and their Vyond careers were over. However, since Hexagon Studio Offline is being worked on already, a video of the demo came out by the user JengJellyThan1000, and everyone was excited that the emulator is coming and thought it was real, so they left Vyond for it. However, this wouldn't last forever, because in January of 2025, Zach the Go animator made a post about the truth of Hexagon Studio Offline, and that's when the controversy begins. It turns out that the emulator that people have been excited for has been fake the whole time, because Zach pointed out that it's just a concept the whole time and there wasn't any development on it. So users quickly believed Zach because of the post pointing everything out. However, some doesn't believe the post and still thought that it's real. So Hexagon Studio Offline got delayed and won't release on January 8th of 2025 for some reason. But it won't never be released due to the creator never asking Vyond officials for permission to make another emulator similar to Vyond. And even if Hexagon Studio Offline released, Otavio would be sued by Vyond because of copyright infringement and much more, because no one has permission to make emulators similar to Vyond. Although everyone is making emulators, but we are pretty sure that these are fake and no one asked permission. It's still unknown what would happen though, but soon, Hexagon Studio Offline would be cancelled, and the truth was true, which proves how fake it was the entire time, and due to the cancellation, a lot more people felt disappointed and left Vyond for good this time, which marks the end of Hexagon Studio Offline and even people's Vyond careers. And days later, Otavio deleted all of his posts related to Hexagon Studio Offline, and even someone said that the cancellation is fake because Vyond officials is actually going to make a new real emulator offline in June, but the new emulator wasn't announced before it was being worked on, so it's unknown if that will ever happen. And Jacob West even responded that HTML5 firewalls were used too and has corrupted Hexagon Studio Offline and indie themes system, despite Hexagon Studio Offline still being fake. So, as for now, people are still retiring from Vyond and leaving, and moving on to other content or sticking to Rapper Offline, and Vyond is still going to release other worst updates in the future and get every last drop of money, and the Vyond company could go bankrupt. And people are still sad about Hexagon Studio Offline's cancellation, and even more people still believe the truth. So, as we can do is just move on from Vyond, and stick to Rapper Offline for now, or we can wait until June and see what happens. But some will doubt that Vyond officials would make a new emulator, and Hexagon Studio Offline is still cancelled to this day, leaving people to believe the truth. Hexagon Studio Offline is a copy of Vyond, and is a fake emulator that no one wants to use, and soon, it will die down, and people will move on. And that's all for this video. Goodbye.
Hey you, I think you might like this video. Well, how about this video instead? What? No way. He or she will watch this. Don't listen to York. He stole the Xbox and won't share it with me. That's not true. You're the one that stole it, Caleb, and I'm not lying.